Namaskar. Welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Star with Abhishek Kumar. I'm your host, Dr. Jyoti Arora, and this is a series on Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. And in the previous episodes, what we have been doing different yogas in the chapter Vivid Yoga Adhyay. And today we will be discussing the last two verses of this chapter. So now I invite Mr. Abhishek to start with the last two verses.
Thank you very much once again. That's a great blessings, I think, to do this tribute in the lotus feet of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar, this commentary, verse by verse commentary for this great scripture, Brihat Parasar Hora Shastra. So, before going into the verse of this chapter, last two verses in this chapter, Vibhid Yoga Adhyaya, I will go and bow down in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, as usual, the Adi Guru, Jagat Guru, Sri Mahadev. Let's come, let's immerse in that before emerging into the Guru, Mahaguru Parasar Mahavak. Om Dhyaye Nityam Mahesam Rajatgiri Nibham Charu Chandravatam रत्नाकल्पोज्ज्वलाङ्गं परशुमृगभराभीतिहस्तं प्रसन्नं पद्मासीनं शमन्तात् अस्तुतर्मर्गनैर्व्याघ्रकृं कृतिं वसानं विश्ववाद्यं विश्वबीजं निखिलभयहरं पंचवक्त्रम त्रिनेत्रम. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. So, after bowing down in the lotus feet of great Lord Sri Mahadev, now we are ready to enter into the Mahaguru Parasar Mahakatham. So, Mahaguru Parasar is now concluding this chapter through these two verses, 38 and 39 of chapter 37, Vividh Yoga Adhyaya. So, through these two verses, he is not going to teach any yoga. He is not going to reveal any new or additional yogas, but he is going to provide some guidelines, some predictive guidelines, the direction for the thinking, how we will approach, how we should understand the potential, the avastha of Lagnesh. So he is coming up with the Parijata'adi Varga Sthit Lagnesh Phal. So the title, the label he provided, Parijata'adi Varga, that is itself indicating Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar is talking about the Das Varga system. When Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar revealed Sodas Vargas, divisional chart, then for Sodas Vargas, when same planet is repeating in the same house in different divisional charts, then he labeled some unique names. For example, when he picked up Sadvarga system, so for the Sadvarga system, the D1 and then D2, Hora, and D3, D9, D12, and D30, he picked up. He picked up these six divisional charts, six charts, along with the Rasi chart, and he said, "This is the Sadvarga system, Sadvarga scheme." So in Sadvarga scheme, if one planet is repeating two times, then you can call them as a Kimsuka. If one planet is repeating 3 times, then you should call them Vyanjana, and 4 times, then it becomes Chamar. It's a Chamar status. And 5 times, then it's a Chhatra. And 6 times, if one planet is in the same Rasi in all the 6 divisional charts, I'm here calling 6 divisional charts, but one chart, D1 is a Rasi chart. So in all the 6 chart, the same planet is coming up, then it is Kundala. So the number of repetition is increasing, the strength of planet is increasing. The planet is going to be more prominent. So that is for the Sadvarga system. So in Sadvarga system, starting from the Kinsuka to the Kundala, Parijat is not mentioned there. Parijat is mentioned in Dasvarga system. In Dasvarga system, Parijat is mentioned. So for Dasvarga system, Maharshi specified D1, the Rasi chart, D2, the Hora chart, D3, the Dreskan chart, D7, the Saptans, and then D9, Navans, D10, D12, D16, D30, and the most important D60. So these 10 charts become, if we do analysis based on these 10 charts, then it is the Dasvarga system. So in Dasvarga system, if one planet is repeating 2 times, then the status of planet is Parijat. So that's why Maharshi is saying ParijatAadi Varga sthit. It means Maharshi is talking about Dasvarga system. Maharshi is not talking about the Sadvarga system. So in Dasvarga system, 2 times repetition Parijat, and 3 time repetition it's a Uttam, and then 4 time repetition it's a Gopura, and the 5 time repetition that's a Singhasana. 6 time repetition is Parvata, and 7 time is Devaloka. 8th time is Brahmaloka, and 9 time if planet is repeating, it's a Sakravahana. Sakravahana in some of the commentaries, Sakravahan is a Airavat, because Sakra is the Indra, god of the god, and the vehicle of the god is the Airavat. So when you go to the Sarvar Chintamani, so Sarvar Chintamani is giving these names. Sarvar Chintamani changed that name. 9 times, then the 10 times it is repeating, then it's a Sri Dhama. So these are the names starting from the Parijat. That's why this is Parijat Adi Varga sthit. So he is talking about this system. If you go and verify with the Sodasvarga system, then Sodasvargas, the repetition is starting like a 2 times, then it's a Vedaka. Parijat is not there. Then Kusum, 3 times Kusum, 4 times Nagpuspa is coming like that. So Parijat is in Dasvarga system only. So it's very clear Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara is talking about the Dasvarga system. So in Dasvarga system, you know which are the charts, and if he is talking about repetition of the Lagnesh, so the ascendant lord, if ascendant lord is repeating 2 times, then Parijat 3 times, then Uttam. So he's talking like that. That is his intention. How it is going to be more and more prominent, and what sort of phal, what sort of effect you can expect through the repetition in the divisional charts. Because the whole idea behind the revealing divisional charts is to understand the destiny and understand the predictive principles at a very microscopic level. Because divisional charts is talking at a very microcosmic level. because these are the harmonics. Basically, these are the harmonics of the main charts. That's why it's very important to understand at divisional chart level. Then only we can have more accurate predictive instinct that can come up. Let's immerse in the verse. Then we will go slowly. Let's immerse in the verse 38. पराशर उवाच लग्ने लग्न पे पारिजातस्थे सुखी वर्गोत्तमे ह्यरुका गोपुरे धना धन धान्याद्या भूपः सिंहासने स्थिते. He is saying if the Lagna Lord is get a status of the Parijat, repeating 2 times, native will be sukhi. Native will be sukhi, happy. Very simple. He is talking. And here Vargottam, so he is talking about the Uttam, Varg Uttam. So 3 times repetition he is talking about. So Varg Uttam means Varg, divisional, and then Uttam. So Uttam status, one planet can get if repetition is 3 times. So 2 times repetition, Parijat, then Sukhi. 3 time repetition, then Uttam. Uttam, then he will be Nirog. He will be healthy, physically fit. That will come. Then after Uttam, Gopur is coming. You see the how Guru is going. Gopur means 4 time repetition. Lagna Lord is in the same Rasi in four charts. Then Mahaguru is saying, Gopure Dhana Dhanyadhya. So he will be full of wealth, every type of. So Dhanya means crop wealth. So for food, he has no scarcity of food in this present context. Because when Mahaguru is revealing these things, at that time agriculture was one of the prominent thing in the society. So he got a dhan and dhanya both. So it means Gopur means like richness, all type of richness. And now you can understand the meaning of the revelation in Singhasan. So 5 times repetition is Singhasan. So who is sitting on the Singhasan? Bhupa, Raja, king. King is only sitting on the throne. So if repetition is 5 times, so there is a possibility, there is a promise. Here, Mahaguru is talking about the static promises in the chart. And the Bhoop, king means in a Deskal Patra line we have to go like that. King means in the chart, everybody not become the prime minister or president. King means he is a king of his area. It depends upon the conditions, Deskal Patra of the native. And then Mahaguru is revealing more in the next verse. So in the first verse, 38, he has started from the Parijat and go up to the Singhasan. So Parijat, Sukhi, Uttam is Nirog, Gopur is wealthy, and then Singhasan is a king. Now he is revealing other in verse number 39. Let's immerse in the verse. विद्वान परावते श्रीमान देवलोके सवाहनः ऐरावती स्थिते जातो विख्यातो भूपवन्दितः. Now he is saying Paravate. So here Paravate is the Parvat. So Parvat status Lagna Lord will get if repetition is 6 times. So out of 10, repetition is 6 times. Then he is a Vidwan, a scholar, no doubt. Just like an incarnation of Saraswati. That level of a scholarship. Level of a scholarship. Next stage is a repetition is 7 times. Devalok. if Devalok is coming, then he is a Sriman. Sri is the name of Lakshmi. So, and Man is the Swami. He becomes the Swami of the Lakshmi, just like a Lord Vishnu. That level of wealth and that level of prosperity he will get. Devalok. And after Devalok, he is just going Savahana. Here Savahana is a Sakravahana. He's talking about the Sakravahana. That's why he's saying Devaloke Savahana Airavat Isthite. Airavat Isthite, because Sakra is a Vishnu, is a Indra, and Vahan of Indra is Airavat. So for Sakra Vahan, he is saying he become a very like a same status like a Devlok Sriman, but he will get more prosperity, just like a Indra. Just like a Indra he got. And then become the Bikhyat, very famous, Bhupa Banditaha. And then even king will respect him, even king will worship him. So Mahaguru go up to the Devaloka. Further up to the Sakravahana he go, and then the next level is a Sridhama. So in the order, so like this is a style of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. He's intentionally giving some gaps because he wants Maitreya's analytical thing, and Maitreya could think. So he is giving the direction, and so that a student can add up. And these gaps give opportunity for other acharyas to come up and do the commentaries. So even in this, he just gives some little gap, but he provided the direction how the status of native is going to be better and better and better. Then what will happen when Sridham is happening? Ultimately, the excellent will happen if Sridham status will happen. So this is the revelation of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara when Lagnesh is repeating in the divisional chart in 10 Varga system, because he said ParijatAadi Varga Sthita Lagnesh. So this is the revelation. So once he revealed 10 Varga system, so it's very obvious for any seeker of this Shastra to apply this in Sodas Varga system also, in the same trend. More repetition, more better. So in this manner, any Devagis should think this is the expectation of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. I hope it's clear now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, you are mute.
Yeah, sorry. So what I understand that if different Varga system is used, then Parashar ji has used different terminologies for the repetition. Like
Yes.
here, this is for Das Varga.
10
For
Varga.
Shodas Varga, different terminologies used. But the kind of the impact it is going to give will be the same. Like if it is repeated twice, then the impact will be the same. Whether we are talking about Shodas Varga or we are talking about Das Varga.
So that is the teaching style of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. He is always giving assignments to seekers, serious seekers. So he did, like in classwork, he did one classwork, and you go and do the homework. So now Mahaguru is giving this task to other acharyas, go and do your homework. I did this, the Svargas, you go and do the Swadas Vargas, and you go and do the Sad Vargas. But he set a trend, like situation will be better and better. But that is task of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. That's why research is required in this field. If 2 times repetition is Parijat, Mahaguru is saying Parijat is Sukhi. 2 times repetition in Sodas Vargas is Vedaka. And 2 type repetition in Sadvarga system, that's Kimsuka. So if Kimsuka is also Sukhi, or if Vedak is also Sukhi, like Parijat, Maharshi is silent. Maharshi Maharshi's expectation, if you are real student, then you go and you do this homework. I'm giving you homework. And he has given this homework 2,500 years ago. So that is the homework. A real seeker of this Shastra definitely stand up and do this homework, I believe.
But
But
more
but
of
you
the
can
time it is
but
repeated in any chart. Like suppose in 10, 10 Varga, if it is repeated many times, obviously it is going to have a good impact.
yes,
The
yes,
more
that is
time it is
certainly
repeated.
that is certainly going to be good impact. So he just give a trend, because it's like a leadership by example. So he's giving example. So if the repetition is more, it's going to be good and good and good. Like what will happen? So at least expectation of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. So don't do guesswork. You do the research.
So the difference between Shodas Varga and Das Varga could be Shodas Varga, the sampling is limited. We are just doing 6 only. But in case of Das Varga, we are doing a bigger sample. The sample size is increased. So maybe
The
that could be
idea,
one of the reasons why he has used different terminologies for the two.
no, the main idea for developing different schemes, starting from the Sadvargas to Saptvargas to Dasvargas to Sodasvargas, because what is the assignment for the Devagya? So according to the assignment, what he is looking for, if he is looking for the child of any native, then if he will apply the Sadvarga system, then he cannot, because D7 is not there. So what part of the life you are looking for a native? Analysis, how deeply you are going to analyze. You are going to next higher harmonics to higher harmonics to higher harmonics. So you there then you have to, being a Davag astrologer, you have to select your scale. Okay, this is my standard, because I have to check the like education. Then I will have to go with this system. So that's why he set up these things. And but in practice, people are using only, I'm surprised, people are using only D1 and D9 and the concerned divisional chart. And sometimes I'm not surprised also, because a lot of effort is required. But if you are really want to see a native's life holistically, then that will give you proper idea, and the accuracy of prediction will be improved.
Better.
Yes, yes. So this is the clear direction of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar. You follow a system, you follow a scheme, you select a scheme, just like a scale. Like we are picking up a scale. Okay, I have to measure that much. So if I have to measure very long distance, then I will not go with a small ruler. So this is the scale Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa provided. And what Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa provided, that is Guru Agya, that is order of Mahaguru. He is an astrological authority. And if any student of this Shastra is not following his direction, his order, that is a violation of the Guru Agya, I think, breach of his Guru Vak.
So once when we say generally when if you just compare D1 and D9, what we generally say that if it is in the same Rashi, then it is Vargottam. And Vargottam can be considered as an exalted planet. But if you repeat it many times, then the level of the exaltation is increasing. It becomes more superior as a planet. What is actually happening? If the number of the times the repetition is there, it's indifferent, it's in the same Rashi. If it is repeating again and again, what is actually happening?
Our Vedic traditional astrological system is a nakshatra based system. So at a very finer level, we are try to do analysis of any planet and how that planet will impact at a very finer level. So the repetition time and time again, if it is repeating, so it means the planet is going to affect native more. So that is the more, is a very important planet, is going to affect native more. It is showing like that. Yeah. So only looking at D9, that's a practice, because Navans is just like a 3 degree and 20 minutes. So we are basically at a nakshatra level, the one charan. So that's why, okay, the balabal, because Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa said balabal of the planet you can see from that one. Then we are checking the strength from there. But how that planet behave, harmonic, at a higher harmonic level, how this mystery will come up, then we have to go in more deep. So if it is repetition in more and more, so it means it is like the effect of the planet will be more on the native, because after all, astrology is the study of the effect of the planet on the native.
True. So thank you so much for this insight on this little difficult, I will say, topic, because many things are now clear for me. So over to you now to wind up the
Thank you.
show.
Thank you very much. So in the end, this is our parampara to pray for everyone. So I will close this meetup through this prarthana. Om Asuto ma sadgamaya, tamso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma mritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Guru. Har Har Mahadev. Thank you very much.
Thank you.